talk Alabama football here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. We head toward Stephen M. Smith of TouchdownAlabama.com. Please join him. You see his name and his site there on the banner. Just back from Miami in the national championship game, won, of course, by Alabama, a sixth under Nick Saban, 52-24 over the Buckeyes. We cannot talk about Devontae Smith and certainly about Mac Jones's offensive performance without highlighting the offensive line. Mac Jones was clean in that pocket, almost all of the snaps, all the dropbacks. Just a tremendous job considering what Ohio State did against Trevor Lawrence in putting heat on him. And then just 10 or 11 days later that the Alabama offensive line is able to perform as they did.
Got to give a lot of credit, Mark, to Chris Owens at that center position. A lot of Alabama fans were concerned when Landon Dickerson got hurt, and we know the toughness, the tenacity, the physicality that Landon brings to this offensive line, even as a guy that's only been here for 2 seasons. It feels like he's been here for 4 years. But when Landon suffered the injury against Florida in the SEC championship, a lot of Bama fans were very concerned about would Chris Owens be able to come in and have the type of impact that Dickerson brought to the team. And though Owens may not be the physical specimen that Dickerson is, his IQ, his communication, the ability to call out the blocking assignments, and just do his job and trust that the guys around him at both offensive guard and offensive tackle do theirs. And it was just a full work there from Owens, from Leatherwood, from Deontay Brown, from Evan Neal, from Emil Ekiyor. All 5 guys worked as a complete unit, and you saw why this group was the Joe Moore Award winner. But you got to take your hat off to Chris Owens and filling in for Landon Dickerson. Owens did a great job.
And, Stephen, for a defense that held Ohio State to 24 points, only 1 touchdown in the second half, I'm going to point out one guy that really stood out to me, and that was, of course, Christian Barmore.
That dude has been a workhorse since the Citrus Bowl, Mark. You want to talk about somebody that did not stop working since the Citrus Bowl to end the 2019 season. That was a guy that right after that game, shortly after, he goes back to Philadelphia, hooks up with one of his high school coaches. He's going through drills. He's going through workouts. They're putting workouts on social media. Like, Barmore went to work all offseason long for this moment, for this opportunity, because he knew this was going to be his chance to not only play more, but to be a key factor, on this defense. He's always been a strong energy guy. He's always been a tenacious guy, a guy that plays with an extremely high motor. But the question for him this season was, could he be more disciplined? Could he be more gap sound? Could he be more assignment football oriented? And this season, and of course last night against Ohio State, you saw that. When Alabama needed a huge 3rd down stop or a huge 4th down stop to get off the field, 58 was in the face of Justin Fields, making him very uncomfortable. 58 was in the backfield, affecting Master Teague and Ohio State's run game. 58 found a way to, if I got to make a play, I'm going to make the play. Christian Barmore deserving of Defensive Player of the Game.